In the final hours of campaign 2024, Vice President Harris and former President Trump are in key battleground states in what could be a photo finish.
Harris is spending the day traveling across towns in Pennsylvania, while Trump went from North Carolina to Pennsylvania for campaign events. We have team coverage on every angle ahead of Election Day, from the candidates' final messaging to election security and the local races impacting the balance of power. Let's begin here in studio with political reporter Marcia Kramer in this final push for the White House. Marcia.
Oh, Christine and Dick, it's been one of the most unusual elections in U.S. history. The winner of the Democratic primary, Joe Biden, leaving the political stage at the 11th hour, making Vice President Kamala Harris the standard bearer with just 91 days to make her case. The polls are tight, but a new one gives Harris an edge that is outside the margin of error, which may be why Donald Trump is stepping up his demand for his supporters to go to the polls and fire Harris.
You're going to say that to her. You're going to say, you've done a terrible job, you're grossly incompetent, we're not going to take it anymore. Kamala, you're fired, get the hell out.
Donald Trump in North Carolina, one of 3 battleground states he's campaigning in today. The rows of empty seats noticeable for the crowd-obsessed candidate, as Kamala Harris was in Scranton, Pennsylvania, standing in front of a sign that proclaimed, "Vote for Freedom."
As we are getting out the vote, as we are canvassing, let's be intentional about building community, about reminding people we all have so much more in common than what separates us.
It was a tale of 2 different campaign strategies. Trump on the offensive, reminding voters about immigration and economic insecurity, trying to tie Harris to President Joe Biden.
All we have to do is close it out.
Harris talking about bringing the divided country together. It came as a new NPR-PBS News Marist poll had Harris up by 4 points nationally among likely voters, which was outside the 3.5 margin of error. The poll gave Harris 51, Trump 47. Other party candidates got 2% of the vote. The poll found that the gender gap has been cut by more than half. It's 15 points now. It had been 34 points last month. Harris has cut into Trump's advantage among men, Trump 51, Harris 47. Harris leads among women, Harris 55, Trump 44, but her lead has decreased by 18 points. Voters are also worried about court challenges to the election results. 71% say the candidate should accept the results even if their preferred candidate loses, and that includes 59% of likely Republican voters.
We must defeat Kamala and stop her radical left agenda with a landslide that is too big to rig.
When you believe something is possible, you put in the hard work, and you know it's good work. Hard work is good work. It's joyful work, and we get the job done.
Now, Harris will end her day with a concert with events in Pittsburgh and Philadelphia and appearances by Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, and Oprah. For Trump, it's nostalgia. His final rally is in East Lansing, Michigan, where he has ended his past 2 campaigns. Christine, Dick?
The finish line.
That's for sure, Marcia. Thank you. Now, CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins us now. And Scott, you know, we've been talking about the numbers in this campaign and how much money is being raised, how much money is being spent. What did the latest numbers show here?
There's a bonkers amount of money for U.S. House races that we're seeing. These local U.S. House races, there's a reason there's so many ads and so many flyers in your mailbox, because these things cost tens of millions of dollars because they recognize how competitive New York, New Jersey, and to a degree Connecticut are. But the change this year is Democratic challengers are outraising Republican incumbents. That's not traditional. We're seeing that in New York. We're seeing that in New York's 19th district. We've seen it on Long Island. That's something Democrats are bullish about, thinks it gives them an edge. But I'll tell you something else that's been noteworthy over the past 72 hours. So many Democrats adopting what I call the Suozzi strategy. In February, Tom Suozzi won that special election to replace George Santos by going border first as a Democrat. I'm going to take the proactive step of trying to win the border issue. Another person up in Nassau County is trying the same thing, in Laura Gillen.
Laura Gillen in that race, too, and that one would be close. You're going to obviously very closely following the House, but also the U.S. Senate. When you're watching the numbers tomorrow night, is there something we should watch for? Is there a magic time, maybe?
Yeah, watch out between 7:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. Let's set the foundation. Of course, we have a Senate race in New Jersey, to succeed Bob Menendez, and Bob Menendez is placeholder. And of course, in New York, Senator Gillibrand's up for re-election. Democrats are banking on winning those two. They have bigger issues in the Midwest. At 7:30, the polls in West Virginia close, and the Republican, to put it charitably, is heavily favored to take what is now a Democratic seat. If that happens, Democrats have zero margin for error in the Senate. They can lose nothing more and keep the majority. The next state up is Ohio, and then Michigan, then Pennsylvania. Those are three battleground, expensive Senate races, and of course, Ohio went Trump the last two presidential elections.
But you'll be up all night anyway, so it doesn't matter what.
We care about every state and every community, even though this is home.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right.
Well, Scott, thank you, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night as well.
Yes.
Thanks, Scott.
Many people in the tri-state area did vote early ahead of Election Day, and as of Sunday, the unofficial tally for New York, in-person early voting topped 2.9 million. That's more than the 2020 election. And then in New Jersey, more than 1.1 million people cast their ballots early. Connecticut, about 850,000 voters took part in early voting. And if you haven't voted yet, the New York City Board of Elections says to expect lines at polling places tomorrow. So they've launched a map to show wait times at all of the sites across the boroughs. You can find that online at vote.nyc. Across the tri-state area, polls do open at 6 a.m. bright and early. And then in New York, they close at 9. New Jersey and Connecticut, those polls close at 8 o'clock.
And we've got you covered tomorrow. Look for a special hour of Election Day coverage. America Decides, beginning tomorrow at 4 p.m. with reporting from CBS News correspondents and expert analysis. Then on CBS News New York, beginning at 5, our team of reporters will be covering all the local races. At 6:30 p.m., of course, watch the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. Then at 7 p.m., CBS News Election Night coverage, America Decides, officially kicks off right here on CBS New York. And then make sure to watch our streaming special, America Decides Election Night in New York. We will be in our state-of-the-art virtual studio beginning at 9 p.m., followed by the news at 11.
We have a lot to cover tomorrow, don't we?
A lot to cover and a lot of hours to do it.
Absolutely.